This is a mic check. This is a mic. Great. Things are working again. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the too darn late edition of whatever this is going to be. Thanks to Serve Shrubs. Not many people have been able to play Rocket League within like the last 36 hours. So, this will be an IGL Tier 2 2v2 matchup between BBC Evil Shenanigans and insert opponent here, because in true BBC fashion, once again, I have no match information. And I'm not going to look it up on, short notice. So I believe Evil Shenanigans are sitting at 2-1. I don't know what insert opponent here is. Their record is, for obvious reasons. Kind of a rundown what has happened in the week. TBT won another match, 5-game thriller. There's actually a 2-hour long review, commentary, analysis of the match. It is up on my Twitch channel right now, and I'll eventually move it to YouTube. Yeah.
Do you have anybody you want to cast with or no?
Nope, I'm flying solo.
I got DZ if you want DZ in here.
Let me just. I hate to turn down, but let me just fly solo, like.
That's fine.
Just because of just like how late it is.
That's fine. Alright, bye.
Bye. And okay, so yeah, there's a match analysis of that. Haven't done those since like the summer session. So that was actually kind of fun today. As we climb the ladder, my squads, both the twos team and the threes team, won. The twos team had a 5-game thriller. And the threes team, thanks to Chronic is here, who broadcast our match. Shout out. We swept. And then for the Grand Champ teams, boy, I have to look at this. So I think the Plats lost in 5. And then the Golds. Golds look like they have a sweep here. So, what's going on here? Oh, just Dilly announcing the match. So I was kind of running on fumes. And I've been wanting to play Rocket League all day. Stop doing that, stream. Stop stuttering. Based on the wait time here, I'm assuming our opponents, insert opponent here, are going to be creating the lobby for us to join. So hopefully they'll label their teams. But, yeah. So let's see, what else? I don't know. Now would be the time to say, like, hey, what do you think of RLCS today? But there was no RLCS. Props out to the studio show, though, for, like, keeping that thing going as long as possible. I kind of clocked out at the 20-minute mark. Okay, so they are playing Narc. So they'll just be called Narc. And they're on console. So I don't even have to worry about switching my chat. So here we go. Best of 5 starts off. Tunisize tries to start the play. Squiddy's up. Or Tony-sized. Wow. I hope I'm getting that name right. I'm going to screw up a lot of people. Even though it's 4. So, Tony-sized, and Newsy Boy for Narc. Dilly and Squiddy starting for the BBC side. Unforgiven is out. Probably due to a combination of illness and it's too darn late. Dilly tries to bring it in. Nice last second save there by Newsy. Squiddy's going to run up on that. Tries to get around both Narc players. Saved again. Dilly on the sidewall. Tony keeps it in. Dilly out. Newsy off the side. Takes a shot on net. Dilly's there to steer to the side. Gets credit with the save. Tony technically wins the challenge against Dilly. Squiddy's there first. Dilly up. Fakes him. And Squiddy scores the first one of the game. Newsy looks like they were playing the hit from Dilly. I'm guessing just based on kind of the delay there. Ooh, Squiddy misses. Dilly around. Tony off the wall. Down. Over Squiddy. Dilly gets credit with the save. Squiddy's there. Nice challenge by Tony. Oh, Newsy misses. Tony in. Stays with it. Nice follow-up. Trying to stick with it. Can't. Squiddy. Save on Newsy. Tony with the boost deal. Squiddy with the clear. Newsy keeps it in. Squiddy with the save and clear. Dilly takes their boost. Misses. Squiddy. Here comes the Narc counter. Around Squiddy. Nice read by Dilly. Dilly up again. Nice save by Newsy. Keeping it a 1-goal game. Under 2 to go. Oh, a miss by Tony. And a miss by BBC on net. I believe that's Tony with the clear. Squiddy tries to catch. Nice touch by Squiddy. Didn't get out to Dilly though. Dilly off the wall. Oh, misses. Ball goes high into the corner. Dilly clears it out. Oh, miscommunication from Narc. Nice save by Newsy. 1 minute to go. This is still a 1-goal game. Squiddy puts it in. Nice clear by Tony. Oh, miss up by Tony on the wall. Dilly dribbles it out. Nice challenge by, I believe that was Newsy. Tony, out. Squiddy, in. It's off the wall. Tony just steers it to the side, 30 to go. Dilly misses the ball. Nice save by Squiddy. Newsy's up. Couldn't steer it in. Dilly clears. That's going to roll all the way back into the blue zone. Tony restarts the attack. Slow plays it. Teammate's not there. Might have one last chance. That kills a lot of time. Squiddy off the backboard. And BBC takes this game, the first game, 1-0. Gets a series lead by the same line. So tight, very tight affair. All shots that were put in net were handled in one way or another. Most of them saves, but the one slipped by for on Narc, and that ended up being the margin of victory. Just that one goal. So, still early, but does have the makings of a tight series. You know, the possible 5 games. But this is why we play the game, folks, to see what happens. Newsy knocks in. Squiddy with the save. That gets into the corner. Dilly blown up. Squiddy, just trying to buy time. Punches all the way down. Tony out of the corner. Dilly up. That had potential to be dangerous. Not hard enough for Squiddy. Narc get the clear. Newsy's up. Starts an air dribble. Dilly just kind of forces a save right up the middle. Squiddy steers it to the side. Off the back wall. Tony wins the 50. Oh, bounces off the lip. Oh, that could go. That's going all the way. Can Dilly steer it in? Yes, he does. Squiddy gets the clear over Tony. Dilly has enough speed and boost to get there. Steers it in. 1-0 BBC. 3:50 to go. Newsy puts it in. Dilly just pushes it to the side. Ooh, nice keeping by Newsy. Tony off the top of the net. It's a decent flick there, but unfortunately, like, the execution was kind of poor. Just kind of put it right at the opponents. Newsy out. Tries to settle. Tony. Oh, not hard enough out of the corner, Dilly. Dilly. Easy save for Newsy. Squiddy just puts it in high. Dilly, high. Double touch? No. Nice play by Tony. Oh, but it wasn't far enough. And Squiddy cleans it up. It's 2-0. I thought that cleared. Squiddy with the pre-flip. So Tony brings it in. Newsy's up. Oh, crossbar. Unfortunate. Tony around Squiddy. Brings it in. Oh, Newsy was just a little high there. Couldn't knock it down. Tony off the ceiling. Intercepted by Dilly. Dilly off the wall. Squiddy. Oh, I like the play from Tony. Fortunately, couldn't get to teammate. Squiddy gets the long clear from Dilly, and it's 3-0. Oh, Dilly misses wide. Tony. Slow play to start the attack. Over one. Dribbles it in. Around Dilly. And just the light touch to get it around Dilly. And Narc has cut the deficit to 2 goals. It is 3-1 here in Game 2. Just under 2 minutes. Nice play. Newsy. Into the corner. Dilly out through the corner. Kind of throws away possession there. What does Squiddy do? Nice follow-up by Newsy. Narc now down 3-2. 2 quick goals. Squiddy really didn't have many options. I don't think any of them were good. Nice hustle by Narc. So Tony just clears that out. It's intercepted by Dilly. Dilly around. Squiddy's not there. Squiddy. Ooh. Probably not the touch Squiddy wanted, but... Oh. Double miss by Blue. Tony. Past Squiddy. Puts it on. Dilly just pops it up high to center. Tony settles. Brings it back in. Round 1. Dilly. Nice high clear. Newsy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Dilly trying for the double. Missed. Squiddy back in. Tony out. Nice challenge. Is Newsy going to get there? Yes. It's kept in. Dilly gets credit for a save there. Looks like maybe it been a slight miscommunication for Narc. Because I thought for sure someone was going to get that. Newsy. Oh, misses. Tony puts it on? No. Nice hard clear from Dilly. Newsy just really forced into knocking it down. Oh, a miss. Centered. Nice play there from the blue side. Dilly flicks it. Tony puts it to the side. They're going to have to go the length of the field. Oh, and Tony couldn't settle it. A 1-goal victory there for BBC. That's 2 1-goal victories. It's a good rapid fire there from Narc. Just 2 quick goals, but they couldn't get the third to at least tie the game. And again, they lose another close match. Seems like Narc may be throwing away possession just a little bit too much. And that's allowing BBC, at least in Game 2, that's allowing BBC to kind of get their thing going. Well, Narc, they know what they need to do. They need to reverse sweep to win the series. And they could start that by winning Game 3. Meanwhile, the BBC squad, they're looking for the sweep themselves. Can they close it out? We're about ready to find out. 2 1-goal games. Dilly starts to dribble, pops it. Tony's there though. Squiddy on net. The bump in the corner. On Newsy. Kind of then gets, causes the reaction that both blue players get tangled up. And BBC, or it'll go similar to game 2, find themselves in the lead. Nice save from Newsy. Squiddy doesn't really get centered. Newsy pops up for Tony. Ooh, Tony may not have the boost for that. Squiddy reads it. The pass off Dilly. 2-0 BBC. So the observation is Narc right now just seems to be a little slow. They've shown they've gotten pressure. They've shown that they can score. And they have found the secret tech. Put it off the club leader, and you can get a goal. So, they've cut the deficit to 1 here. We still got 4 minutes to play here in Game 3. Newsy slow play. Nice air dribble. Dilly's there. Did get credit for a save, so I'm assuming hit Newsy into it to just kind of push it to the side. Dilly starts his own dribble. Oh, gets around 1. Squiddy punches it in off the post. Nice control there from Dilly. The lead is back up to 2. Squiddy on. Demoed by Newsy. Squiddy is around Tony. Tony, one-on-one against Dilly. Tries to flick it. Saved by Dilly. Dilly brings it out. Misses the boost. Squiddy there to complete the clear. Squiddy's up. Ooh, wave dash. Newsy. Around Dilly for the clear. Ooh, Squiddy keeps it in. Nice save from Tony. Ooh, pinch. Newsy. Newsy. Gets the easy goal. Nice challenge there from Tony. The ball pitches out to center off of Dilly. And Newsy just brings it home. Narc have once again cut the lead to just 1. And Dilly brings it back up to 2. Gets it around Tony. So we got 3:01 to go. BBC back up by 2. No one there from Narc. Newsy trying to stick with it. He's trying to get some boost. Ooh, gets to stay with it. Punches out to Tony. Oh, Tony couldn't get that right. Playing off the wall. I like that. Kind of trying to beat Squiddy into something. Squiddy's up. Dilly. Oh, misses. That ball's going the other way again. And Tony steers it in. Once again cutting the lead. Back down to 1. So the pattern in this game seems to be BBC goes up by 2. Does something ridiculous. Or mishits it. Or does whatever. Allowing Narc to try and claw their way back into it. But then they just score again. Can Narc break the pattern? Other than 0-0, Narc have not been tied at all in this series. Oh, Squiddy in. Nice save from Tony. Oh, slows it. Oh, tries to get around Dilly. Doesn't. Dilly. Nice touch in the corner. Squiddy up. Knocks it down to Dilly. And just around the two defenders. BBC back up to 2. Nice knockdown by Squiddy. Dilly. And Tony just couldn't get up there in time. 1:45 to go. BBC leading 5-3 here in Game 3. Looking for the sweep. Dilly off the side wall. Newsy gets around Squiddy. Newsy. Tony. Tony tries to dunk Squiddy. Squiddy does get the save though. Out to the side. Dilly starts an air dribble. Doesn't really do much with it. It's a good time waster though. Tony just couldn't get the power. Squiddy with the savior medal. Squiddy misses on the back wall. Nice demo! Oh, nice save from Dilly. Under a minute to go. Narc. Down by 2. They need to keep this series going if they want to have any hope of winning. Need to win Game 3. Then Game 4. Then Game 5. But it has to be the proverbial one game at a time. Oh, that's centered. No one there on the blue side. Tony's up, though. Beats Squiddy. Can Tony follow? Maybe a little panic hit there. Oh, nice save from Squiddy. Kind of off the post, it looks like. Tony puts out to Newsy. Newsy off the side wall. Around Dilly. 15 seconds to go. They are down by 1. This is crucial for Narc. They need to score. Keep BBC out. Centered. Dilly puts it in the corner. Newsy there first. Recenters. Wasn't hard enough. That may be in. Narc need to go the distance of the field to put this game in overtime. Squiddy. Newsy pops it up. Tony keeps it alive. That ball hits the ground. And that is a sweep for the BBC side. 3 one-goal games. But they were all in favor of BBC Evil Shenanigans. But we did have kind of some escalating scores here. So BBC won the first game 1-0. Jumped out to a 3-0 lead in Game 2. Narc tried to rally. Unfortunately, came up a little short. They lost 3-2. And then BBC jumped out to a 2-0 lead. And then both sides just started trading goals. And unfortunately, Narc couldn't tie the game up and force an overtime. And they got swept. So that runs BBC ES to 3-1 on the season, I believe. We got 2 weeks to play. So with that, there's not going to be much in the way of interviews. Not much. I don't even have really much to say. So to everyone out there, thank you all for watching this essentially super late edition, he says half jokingly, presented to you by The Servers Are Down. BBC Evil Shenanigans Squads beats Narc with a 3-0 victory. And that shall do it for the rest of the IGL week for the BBC squad. Don't know when our matches are coming up yet, although I think TBT may have one. Actually, let me check. They're actually really good at scheduling out, I have to admit. So, Yes. So TBT will be playing at 7:30 West, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern on Tuesday. So, and the rest of the BBC squads will probably assemble and start scheduling their matches. So, with that, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good night.